So I figured it was time for an update on this truck. Obviously condition hasn't probably changed a whole lot since the last time you saw it. I think the last video was putting the amp steps on it, reviewing the 5% tint and 50% on the windshield. Everything else you've pretty much seen. I didn't say much about putting the wheels and tires on it because it's the exact same setup we had in our other trucks. You know what we have to do to make it fit. If you'd like to have that information, go back and check out those videos. I did go ahead and get the wheel ring lights installed. So I had you can kind of see them in there, right there. I had just a regular set of double rows for this truck, and then I bought an additional set and then put them together and kind of used the brackets to get those all put together. And they are pretty dang bright. I like the way that turned out. Currently with the rock lights I'm running, I have 5 per fender well, and then there is 14 under the truck. So that's what we're running so far. Obviously don't have good enough lighting to really show you guys much, but got everything ran up here. This is my wheel ring lights. These are my rock lights. This is my on-off switch for my compressor in the back for my train horns. There's the button for the horns. Still not ready to talk about that yet. We want to do a little deal with Cole, a little collab on those. So today I was just tinkering around, doing a little bit of debadge work. I had the AT4 badge right there. You can kind of see that glob that I've cleaned after, you know, going through the whole debadging process, heating it up, using fishing line to get the badges off, and then a 3M eraser, something like that, to be able to get the residue off, to give the truck a little bit of a cleaner look. My painted parts are supposed to be done just in a day or two, which is pretty important because I need this truck for a trip in like next week. So it's basically been sitting, and I've owned it for, I don't know, I guess it'll be pushing a month. But that's kind of the way it goes. I kept my Denali for a little while, ended up selling it, been driving around the old Cheyenne. So this truck's getting closer. I just got to have those mirrors put back on to make the truck drivable in general. And then I haven't got my fender liners and stuff all put totally back in because I still have to put those reflector pieces back in after they've been painted. So just thought I would share that with you guys on this truck. I'm going to go ahead and get the rear end of the truck debadged. So that'll be completely done. And then I'm waiting on a phone call from the paint guy. I'll go get those parts picked up, and then we can kind of go through the process if you guys have any questions maybe on how I took these parts off, how they'll be going back on. I know I explained some of the badges, but didn't some of the others, like this step in the side of the bed. It kind of comes apart weird. There's a big metal bracket that you have to loosen first, and then take 4 pieces of plastic off that to get that bracket on out of there. So we'll kind of show you the process of putting everything back in, and obviously you just reverse it for taking it off. So that way you guys know what's going on there. And yeah, I will catch back up with you guys whenever I get my parts back from paint, and then kind of get started putting them back together and show you some clips along the way. What you think, girl? You want to tell them what's going on? Nice thought. Appreciate it. Well, we're dangerously close to getting parts back for the maroon truck, the 22 that I have, and a few different things have happened. This truck is getting a different set of wheels and tires on it. Kind of been a little time coming here. These are 24 by 12s, yeah, with a 3-inch spacer on the back, 2-inch spacer on the front. What's it getting? Well, let's walk up here and find out. We got Cole's old truck here in the way. It is getting the wheels and tires off the show build. So like we said, this truck went to my mom, and she's not a fan of the huge wheels. She wants a little meatier tire. So ended up buying her a different setup. Got her a 24 by 14 on a 35-inch tire. So that'll give her some more meat instead of having these rubber bands or low pros, whatever you want to call them. But that means these will need a place to go. Not that I wouldn't love having them on my maroon truck right here, but the color scheme with the black is gonna go a little better leaving this Archon setup on here. So I'm snatching these wheels up, these 26 by 14 Tufts, and I'm gonna put them on the Cheyenne down here. So I've already bought some 2-inch adapters, taking them from the 6x5.5 lug pattern to the 8x180 that's on there. So it's gonna make this truck a fair bit wider than it already is. So I'm cool with that. I don't know what kind of issues we'll get into on rubbing with it. This truck does rub a little bit. If you get it in a bind, you can kind of see it's rubbed off some of the paint there. And then I had a bad day and goobered up this side kind of good. It dug in there and bent the metal all in and stuff. You can't see it that good on camera, but it's kind of upsetting. Put a little crack in the paint. But anyways, we'll put this bigger setup on there. I'm sure it's bound to happen again, but it'll look good. So hopefully those wheels and tires come in soon. Ordered them through Custom Offsets. They are chrome. They are a tire we've never tried. They are a wheel we have never tried. So it'll be something new, something fresh to put on the show build. It's gonna look great as always, putting that on there. I think the setup's gonna really come together well. It's gonna look kind of like that trial video I did with my Denali before I sold it, putting those 35s on it with 14 wides. So this truck's gonna be looking different. That truck's gonna be looking different. I hope my paint guy can get the other parts finished up for my truck here pretty soon. Oh, also I gotta show you this. Yeah, he destroyed those wheels, and other people that drive this truck did too. So I thought that was kind of funny, but maybe he'll put that in a video later. Need to get parts put back on this truck. It's been sitting for like a month. I haven't driven the truck yet, like at all, but I have pretty much everything else done to it. So it's basically ready to slap those parts back on and get it moving down the road. So looking forward to getting that done. I hope I can get it in this clip, and then I'm going to pick up these parts. The issue is with this color. It's a tri-coat color. So he said he had an issue getting it to come out right. I said it looked too purpley, I think, the way he did it. So he needs to put more red in it to try to get it just right, to have it come out. So I'm glad he's taking the time to do it right and make it look good. It would stink to pay the money to have things color matched and then have the color be off. So he already sprayed it the other color and just didn't like the way it turned out. So he was supposed to get the paint in today, spray either this evening or tomorrow, and then maybe I can go get those parts picked up and get them thrown on here with you guys and kind of show you this truck put together a little bit so that it can start getting some more stuff going on. But for now, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you liked the update, the things that are coming. It's been fun switching some stuff around on these different trucks. We've been using them quite a bit. Miles are going up on the show build. Drove it on a few trips. If anyone wants to know, I just took it on like a 800-mile trip, and on this stock truck with 26x14s on 33s, it averaged 15 miles per gallon. So with the fuel prices, that's pretty fun. So anyway, that's what you can expect, at least running the 26s, and I'm pretty sure I got the same thing running the 24s. So that's just kind of life whenever you're running it. So hopefully that changes soon enough, but between now and then, we will hopefully get some parts in our hands and show you at least the parts put on my truck, if not some wheels and tires swapped around on some different vehicles and the new stuff that's coming in. So I hope you guys like the video and look forward to what's going to be coming soon, and we'll have a little series slapped together with all these things happening. So we'll catch up with you then.